Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Self-Made Mega Farm. We got some wood harvested over the winter, so that field can be opened up after we do some cutting. I'm debating whether trying to convert all this to hay. We have to buy a tedder and a windrower. Right now, as you see, we have this new call it a mulcher. Yeah, you know what it is, a mulcher. I had to think about it for a second. I was looking at the horse and thinking completely different in my mind there, but yeah, we got a mulcher because we got to mulch some of these fields over a little bit. Or we get beans and sunflowers back into them all. I'm going to mulch these, and then we probably have to go over them and cultivate them after as well. Kind of see how that works out, but no, we'll get this set up here, take all these stalks down and mulch them in, and there we go. Got 2 course play windows going on. And we don't need this course any longer. What we do need is this course. So we're going to do one headland. It's fine. Let's take it down a couple meters so we get the corners. Should be fine there. Generated. Perfect. So we'll send them on their way, and then we've got to go actually sell some Holsteins. We've got about 50-month-old Holsteins we got to move on. Get our money, and I just want to come up here real quick. So nothing mulch, so that should be all purple after, and then we'll be able to go through and adjust it from there. And I almost wonder if we'll be able to even plan into that. We might be able to mulch it down enough. We might be able to go direct in. Kind of see what it says. Yeah, it's going to want us to do a little bit of cultivation, which is fine. We can do that. That's going to be a minute. Let's jump over. There it is, back at the farm. We'll swing this around. Like I said, we got to move 50 head out of here. They've done their purpose. They've done some great things, but now they're at probably the best selling point they'll be. They're not really going to be able to produce much for us going forward. Yes, technically the game right now allows you to keep them and they just go to like 65 or something. We're not going to do it that way though. We're going to utilize it. Interesting. Didn't we have an issue with this before? These trailers not detecting it. Can we open the trailer? That'd be my next question. Can we open? So we have detach, jake brake off. We don't need F12. That right there is setting off something. There we go. Now we're getting the dialogue. That's all we wanted, folks. All right, so these 50 gotta go. We can only do 12 at a time. And I mean, after that, though, we're going to have some far off. But they gave us 3, 150 calves. So I'm not mad with that. Something I can definitely appreciate. And we should be able to sell them right over here at the animal dealer. Man, this trailer is a little tight turning. This feels. See if we can make this turn here. Yeah, a little bit of a stutter. Just updated the graphics card again recently. Yeah, it looks like we just got that right there. So we get over the mud and we can sell them. All right. We got 12 of you. So there's some money. Love to see that. We'll do another run, and then I probably should get the mower out in the meadow and mowing for us. Kind of get that done. We got a sunny March day. We're gonna try it this way. I want to see what it does when we go this way. So it gives it to me right there. I was hoping to find a trailer that would hold a little more. I filled up on slurry and manure again, so once we mow that meadow, we'll be able to throw down some manure right on that. But I'd say it should, you know, so what, 14's at 28, 42, 56,000 we're gonna get out of this. I don't know why I turned it around like that. Picks it up right there though. We will sell off another 14.5 grand worth. We'll bring us back to the barn. We'll load up the next set of them, and then we gotta send that mower down. But we'll get some of our money back that we spent on the mulcher and this cow trailer. This cow trailer's 100-something grand. Which again, I can only take 12. I got a lot of time, so it's kind of like, what are you to do? I mean, I couldn't actually tell you how much a cattle trailer actually holds, so I will say I kind of let people down. Look at that little guy going, bouncing around, little gal, I should say. Interesting. So you have to back up to it to get it to detect. So that'll leave 14, which means we'll have to take another trip for 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this headed down. As I take out some of the boarding there. Head down. Why am I drawing a blank? Field 14 is definitely where I want to go. Right. Yeah, field 14. So send him there. We'll get to mowing, and we'll get the baler running. Some money back, should be nice. Kind of keep a price out, or an eye out for some pricing as well. Have to look, make sure we're keeping enough sunflower in the oil factory, oil mill, whatever you prefer to call it. To me, it always comes off as a factory. We got 2 more trips. So I don't know. Part of me thinks it's time for some beef cows as well. There we go. And more should be there. Probably got the alert. There it is. Like, yeah, the big M should be there by now. We'll load this up and then we'll switch over to that, but that'll balance our feeding out temporarily as well. Not that we don't have enough silage. I wanted to start getting TMR made though. So that will be something that we'll have to also look into investing in once we get hay, which is still debating. Alright, so get the dialogue there. 12, move the trailer. I mean, all this knows is field 14. Get this started here. But I think, yeah, after we move those final two, I think we'll kind of look at, we need to refill the sunflower. We're good in our mill. We got plenty of logs set aside from the opening we made down on 14. So that worked out well. We still got lumber for another winter as well. Whoa, we're up on a couple wheels there. I do want to say, if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. To all those who've joined recently, I really appreciate it. The numbers are going up. I can't even talk. I'm so excited for what's been going on with the channel lately. But y'all have been amazing. So we're moving on up money. Like I said, we got 2 left, and that'll do it for what we needed to transfer. You almost wonder if you take these 2 here, sell them, and then, you know, put a couple of beef in with the Holsteins for now. Let them produce. Or do you keep them separate? I feel like keeping them separate, even though it's a pretty big pasture we have there. Alright, let's move the last 2. They are done. And we will shut these gates over here. There they are in there. See, it's got that whole top row, which is why, like, I don't know, I feel like you could definitely get, like, probably only 6 down there. I feel like you could get, I don't know, 8 to 10 down there, 8 to 10 on top. So you're looking at, you know, 16 to 20. But that's the way it is. They said we kind of paid for the trailer back. We're gonna try going this way. And there we go. Sell them $2,400. All right, so now while the baler's running, the mulcher's running, you've got to take a gander. The sunflower can be planted right now too. And I know we're going to put it in that upper corner over there. And I think we're thinking that field, but I might put it in that side field. This right now, don't really know where to put this. We're just gonna throw it right off to the side right here for now. So like I said, I kinda wanna see detach where we're at. So the dairy, we could put more milk in there if we wanted to. The oil mill, we got some room for some sunflower. Nothing crazy yet though, so I'm not too worried. Sunflower oil is at a premium right now. We just don't have much in stock. March is the selling point for that. We could technically sell all the other sunflowers off, but we have so much. I would like to keep it, get the $2,000 for it, for a lot more money. That's just my thought. And then if we need to, we really could sell silage if we had to. But I think what we wanted to look at was, can we plant sunflowers now? Yes, we can. Next question for the sunflower planting. Will I have to change out tractors? So that is 326 horsepower. I think we're good. I think we're at the bare minimum. Cycling through here. Oh yeah, 180 easily. So we'll get that going, because those two fields are already set. Right? Those two fields don't need any other stubble. Seed beds are there. Stubble tillage was done on them. We put some stuff down on them. I'm good with that. Actually, I gotta move this guy out of the way anyway. We're gonna use the 280 for now. Can do some baling with it later on, but for right now, we're gonna use this to get the sunflower planted, because I really don't want to use the 900X for that. And we made the swing route, almost lost it. But I think, in my head, I feel like we're missing a field. But I think these two up here will be good to go for sunflower. Probably should put a weight on the front, but I think we'll be alright. Might be enough weight on the front end. Oh, locked in a gear there. Living life dangerously. So we got sunflowers, we got fertilizer, which we shouldn't need a lot of that. Working this field, 2 headlands is fine. Let's take it down a meter just to keep it under. Perfect. So we're getting everything going. Springtime. This is the part that is enjoyable. I just want to make sure with that bed, it is planting, right? Yeah, it is. It's planting. I was gonna say it should still be planting, even though it's probably, I mean, it's still a seed bed. So we're good there. Like I said, we don't need to run the baler out there yet. Still working headlands here, so I didn't realize backing up on these inner ones like that. But those are going, which is what we like to see. We're going to take silage. I think it's just the better option to do here. Take silage this round, because we still don't have a TMR mixer and stuff like that. But then, you know, down the road, if things on sale line, snowblower, another case. We just don't have the money for that. But if things align down the road, that'll be the plan, I think, is to start really getting them set up. Come down here and look at it. Their food is down right now, so we got to bring some over and get them caught back up. Straw, they could use a little bit as well. Got to move some of the milk out of there. Producing quite a bit of slurry. Like I said, that'll lower a little bit. Food, once we get caught up, should be fine for a little while. Even though we do have those 61% on the puberty right now. So we're still fine there. Not too worried. This guy's moving right along. So we technically... I don't think I need to cultivate this, to be honest with you. I mean, it's mulched. See, that's not showing anything. So I'm wondering if that'll still work for seed-wise. I think it will. I think we can get away with putting beans in on this. Which is ideal. This will be beans, and then that other field that we had beans in last year will also be beans again. I don't know what that is out there. You guys see that thing in the middle of the field? Is that a giant bird? Or a deer? Or did I leave equipment out here? A little intrigued by that. I think it's a bird. That is interesting. Or was it missed soybeans? Or sunflowers? You know what? That's what it is. They're missed sunflowers. Wow. It's funny how the game makes it just fuzzy enough where you're like, what is that? Can't even get over to look at it. But yeah, that's what it is. It's sunflowers. So he's making pretty good time with this. Kind of like this mulcher tool. Kind of glad we went and got it. You know, I thought it throws down a level of fertilizer, though. Guess it doesn't. But again, you know, we've already limed this, so we should be good there. We could throw some slurry on this if we wanted to. I might run what we have for fertilizer remaining into it. And then kind of take it from there, but... yeah, I mean, a lot of little things going on. Like I said, we could probably stock up the bales and stuff, which I'll probably just do that off camera and feed the Holsteins. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I don't want to go too long into it. And, you know, there is a bunch happening, but all this stuff will take some time. I mean, this is the shortest one, I think 30 minutes. I think the mower still got in 15 minutes, and then mulcher's got 55. So it'll still be a while for all that. But we'll take care of the calves and the Holsteins and get them fed with some silage for now. And I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Till next time, Farmer Taz out.